Hi, my name is Asia Price and I am your Sgt-at-Arms for the 2022-2023 school year. And today I'm going to be doing the Get to Know Me Q&A. Okay, the first question is, what is your favorite Netflix show? I don't have a favorite, but I am currently rewatching The Parkers. I like all the sitcoms on Netflix. I feel like those are like comfort shows for me because it's shows like I grew up watching and it's like silly humor. So I like all the sitcoms on Netflix. I'm rewatching Ginny and Georgia because there's like a second season that's gonna come out, and I really like that show. It's really just shows that are reoccurring, like Stranger Things, Riverdale, things like that, things that are continuing. Here, what do you all aspire to be in the future? In the future, I aspire to be a nurse practitioner. I feel like, or even just a general surgeon. I'm trying to figure that out right now, whether I want to be a nurse practitioner or a general surgeon. Those are two different things, but I do know that I want to be in the medical field because I like helping people and I like caring for people, so this is something that I would really like to do. But my most memorable TSA experience that I've had so far was me going to my TSA like state leadership conference interest meeting like last year, and basically it was everybody trying to figure out like what did they want to do for like their competitions for state. And I was going through like all the competitions and I was like, okay, that sounds interesting, but I want to do this. And that sounds interesting, but I want to do this. And the one that struck me the most was children's stories. I am going to do children's stories this year, and I feel like that's the most interesting one in my opinion, because I like writing, and I feel like making a children's story as it relates to TSA and engineering would be very fun. This question, what do you all do for fun? What brings you joy? I like listening to music. I literally cannot function without music. I'm sad, listen to music. I'm happy, music. I'm mad, music. I feel like me listening to music is a lot. Now, my favorite music to listen to, I'm not going to say no names. Everybody who know me know that I love Tyler, the Creator. But another thing that brings me joy is hanging out with my friends. I love hanging out with my friends. You see me at school, I'm with my friends. You see me outside of school, I'm with my friends. I'm with my friends like 24/7 if I can be. So that brings me a lot of joy. How do you think TSA will influence us after we have reached adulthood? Me last year, I would not expect myself to be answering an officer Q&A for TSA right now. I didn't even think that I was going to take TSA seriously, but honestly, I feel like TSA was very comfortable. Like, I felt very comfortable doing TSA and expressing myself and, you know, just being around that environment. I'm not gonna say it's a small environment, but it's a very like close-knit type environment / circle. And I feel like those skills and experiences that we learn and gain from off each other will definitely help us in adulthood. What are you most excited about this year? This year, I am most excited about the different events that TSA is planning. Me and my other officers, we are planning a lot of things like involving the TSA members and even members outside of TSA. I think that's the most important and exciting thing to me because I like to see TSA get out there. A lot of people at school don't even know what TSA is. They don't know what it stands for. They think it's just like a robotics club or a club for nerds. What inspired you guys to join TSA? I was inspired to join TSA by my friend. One day they were staying after school and I had to stay after school for something. I was done early and I asked them like, where were you? And I'm like, oh, I'm at this TSA meeting. And I was like, okay, well, it's TSA. And I'm like, oh, some like robotics and, you know, with nerdy stuff. I don't think TSA is nerdy. I really like TSA. And when I got there, like I said, TSA is a very like environment. It's a smaller environment compared to other like groups at school and things like that. So I felt like I could be comfortable like being myself and expressing myself. And so that's what led me to join TSA. What are each of the officers' favorite TSA project? Children's stories. I like writing. I like writing a lot. So I feel like children's stories is a very good like opportunity, and it's not on a level of like what's hard and what's not, but to me children's stories is like real like simple to me. Like you write a story related to TSA or whatever the topic is that year, for whatever age range that it is that year, and you make your own illustrations, your own book cover. Like it's just a chance for me to be creative and stimulate myself. The next question is, how does TSA relate to your career aspirations? This year I'm in an officer position, so I'm going to FLC, I'm going to state leadership, I'm going to any other like things that I need to be for TSA. And obviously I have to get more comfortable like with talking with people. Like even now, this is something that like I wouldn't normally do, like answer Q&A, record myself talking. Like that's not my cup of tea. But this is letting me get myself out there, like communicating with people, talking with people, because in the future I want to be in the healthcare. I want to be in the healthcare field. So of course my job is going to be to care for people and communicate and understand like what's going on with people in order for me to help them. So I think this is really helping me get myself out there and get more comfortable with doing with what I'm doing. And that is what I think will help me in the future. What are some tips that you have for studying for the statesman test? My tips to you is just to prepare. Like, it's never too late to prepare. Right now, it's October. Prepare, because the more prepared you are, the more likely like you will to do better. Like last year, preparing like for a state leadership conference, we didn't really have that much time. Like we didn't really like prepare ahead. But this year, we have all the resources that you need, all the people that you can talk to for you to prepare and to do good for the statesman test. So I think that the best thing that you can do is prepare. Do you think it's better having student officers compared to adult officers? Yes. I think that right now, like there was 2 people on the officer team this year that I didn't know at all. And right now, like I'm working to get to know them, and I do know them a lot better than I did. And so I think that it allows, you know, the students on the officer team to like get to know each other and put our creative minds together to do great things for TSA for years to come. And I think that it's a different way that we bring things to the table than an adult officer would or adult officers would. So I think that it is better to have student officers for TSA than adult officers. What advice do you have for new members and anybody who wants to join TSA? My advice to you is do it. Join. Have fun. Do it again. Join again. Run for officer. Like I said, TSA is a really like accepting community, and it's not hard to, you know, net out and meet people and, you know, communicate with people in TSA. Last year, I didn't even think that I was going to be in the officer position, and I didn't even, like, I wasn't even planning on taking TSA seriously, but it's something about TSA that me personally, I feel like I resonate with and that I'm comfortable with creating and sharing my personality and my creative experiences. So I think that if you're thinking about joining TSA, do it. And if you're new to TSA, then you will literally love it here, because I do. What TSA event would you like to see? Me, I had requested that we throw like a dance, more like a Sadie's Hawkins dance, a dance, like a fundraiser event, but we disguised it as a dance, something like that. Just more TSA events to get the school like knowing what TSA is, because 9 times out of 10, when I'd be like, oh, I'm staying for school for TSA, they'd be like, well, what's that? What is TSA about? And I just feel like we need to network ourselves and get out there a lot more. So I'm more excited, and I would like to see a lot more TSA events. That's all the answers that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I am your Sgt-at-Arms for the 2022-2023 school year.